Welcome back. This tutorial is a demonstration on how to add extensions to the Cambo Crane. With these extensions, you can greatly increase the range of the crane's camera movement. First, let's take a look at the parts. This kit contains 3 long extension pieces along with 3 matching cross beams. It also has 1 short extension piece with its own cross beam. There is also a back cross beam. First, start with the main pieces of the boom on the ground laid out in order. Place the short extension in between the back beam and the mast beam. Regardless of how many long extensions you add to the other end, the short one is the only one needed on the back. Between the mast beam and the front beam, place the 3 long extensions. Make sure all the cross beams are placed above each of their extensions. The next step is to slide each of the elements together on the top part of the crane. Then, tighten down each of the knobs. The cross beams need to be attached at the same time as their respective main beams. Now you can slide all the elements of the back together and tighten them down. Make sure the bump of the back crossbeam is going upwards. Now you can lift the entire boom onto the tripod and lock it in. Place the bowl arm on an apple box or some other means of support. Next, get your 2 mast arms and place them in their bracket. They are secured with these 2 screws and this top screw. Now, slide the camera onto the tripod head. We are now ready to attach the 2 top suspension cables. Arrange them so their turnbuckles are on the back side of the crane and stretch them from here and ending here. Twist the turnbuckles until both cables have about an inch of give in them. Next, you will need to balance the crane using your fitness weights. This is done in the same way you would in basic mode. Once the crane is balanced, you can attach the side suspension cables. Again, make sure the turnbuckles are on the back side of the crane. They start at the back weight bar, wrap around the side of the mast arms, and end up at the same place as the top suspension cables. Screw on the weight access knobs and safety pins. Tighten the turnbuckles of both sets of cables until there is very little give. The final element is to put the back support arm at the end of the back beam. Now you're all set to go. You can do very large moves with this crane and use it in a variety of applications. When the crane is at this length, you may find the added expense of renting the motorized head and a monitor a means of using the crane more practically. How to use this is covered in the final tutorial. Good luck with use of the crane, and if you have any questions, please call Hello World Communications at 212-243-8800.